PollEverywhere is a student response tool that gets a lot of use in classrooms as a way for students to interact with each other and with a teacher, and for a teacher to track responses in a classroom. But it also gets a lot of use in conventions and conferences as a way for the conference organizers to have an easy text voting system in place for their conference. PollEverywhere is available at www.polleverywhere.com. You're going to go there, that way you can create your poll. Once you get there, you're going to do like you always do, and you're going to sign in. There are some basic plans, and there are some paid plans. You don't need a paid plan to do a poll on PollEverywhere. So just create your first poll. Now here, same thing. You can do up to 40 students with a free plan. It's only one teacher. You don't get to share it with anybody else. There's no reporting. There's no moderation. There's no custom keywords and all that. It's just a basic thing. It's $50 a year. And that's a little bit out of my price range personally, but other people may want it. May be willing to do that. Now, I already have an account right there, so I can go to my polls and create a poll. It says create your first poll right here. I've already done that, but I deleted them all. So right there in the middle, the big giant create your first poll button. That's where you're going to go. So once you click on create your first poll, just leave your question that way. I'm going to say, what's your favorite season? I know, really easy, right? You can go open-ended and have the kids type their answer in. You can have multiple choice. In this case, it's true or false. We can add some answers here. So I'm going to say winter, spring, summer, fall. All right. And then create. And that's going to set it up. And what you're going to see here is the way that kids are going to be able to vote. They can text it. So it says right there, text a code to 37607. 37607 is the phone number that they're going to text their codes to for this particular poll. If they want to vote for winter, they text that code. If they want to vote for spring, it'll be 742816, and so on and so forth. You'll notice over here on the side, you've got how people can respond. Well, they can do text messages. They can do PollEv. So it would be pollev.com/whatever your name is. You can look right in there, and it'll say, see, just like that. Or you can just go to pollev.com and enter 37607 the code. Easy enough for them to do that. One of the kind of cool things about this too is if you use a lot of PowerPoints, you can download this poll, and it's going to look just like this right here. You can download that as a PowerPoint slide. And then you can put that right into a PowerPoint presentation, and as you get results, you'll have a graph. And let's see if it shows the graph down here. No, it doesn't show the graph. As you get results, it's going to graph the results. It's going to show you the percentage of the students who answered each way. Now, we can create another poll here. Let's do a more open-ended question. Maybe which high school is your favorite? We get a lot of that here because we teach middle school and feed into a couple of different high schools. Well, if you've chosen an open-ended question, remember it's right there. The way the answers are displayed is up to you. It can be a text wall, like this one. In that case, the answers are just going to kind of build on each other. It's going to look sort of like what kids are used to seeing in a text messaging window on their phone. Again, we're bringing right into student engagement, right? It can be a ticker. That's the next one over. They're going to kind of slide through. It can be a cluster like that next one over there. That one right there. They're just going to kind of pop in there, different places, different things. And then they can be a word cloud. There's a lot of different word cloud makers out there. If you want to do a word cloud, you can check that out. Wordle, Tagxedo, there's a bunch of them. I think it's cool that the students can make a word cloud straight from their phone and straight in here. So I usually use that one. And then as students respond to your poll, your word cloud is going to go right in there. You'll notice over there on the right-hand side, downloads the PowerPoint slide once again. Same choices for how people can respond to your poll. So that's cool. You can also share it as a link. You can embed it, or you can email it. Now, this has a bunch of different uses, just like Socrative does in the classroom, really depending on what you're doing. For language arts, you could do the same thing. You could throw it up there as a warm-up, say which of these sentences is correct. For math, same thing. Anytime you want to use a multiple choice thing, anytime you want to get your students involved, PollEverywhere or Socrative, or PollEverywhere is a good choice.